Futurize is the company, we're a development house, and this is our marketing material, of course, but it's being started by 4 guys 10 years ago, and now we are over 120 people. And we have offices in Helsinki, in Tampere, and Berlin. And we are a project development house. We don't do our own software. We used to have our own software, but we sold this part of the business, and we are concentrating purely on making projects for the companies. So whenever a company has an idea, or they don't have the internal resources, or they have just a good experience, they come to us, we make the project, and our software, over the past 10 years, it's been shipped on millions of mobile devices. We have millions of users that are using our software. And as you might guess, we are not allowed to talk about most of our products, but I'm pretty sure that probably even a single one of you, if you have a mobile phone in your pocket, probably it contains bits and pieces of software that we did for either the hardware vendor or some service vendor or somebody. So we are quite good, well-positioned company. We don't burn investors' money. We are profitable since 2003, and a few years ago we've been lucky enough to find also Paul as the member of our Futurize, and he is driving right now the non-native platforms development in our company. And I'm leading the whole mobile development in our Helsinki office. And as you might guess, we are covering all mobile platforms because Futurize is commercial enterprise. So we are in this business for money, of course, and for fun. But money comes first. And whether, for example, I'm a huge Apple fan. I've been Apple fan for, I don't know, as long as I remember myself. But most of my projects are covering, guess what? Of course, Nokia platforms, because we are conveniently located between Nokia headquarters and Nokia research center. And it's Finland, so it's natural. So it's, and if you are in the business, and I guess that even if you're diehard Android fans, probably you have to eat, right? It means that at some point in your future you will come to decision that probably I have to invest not only to one mobile platform, but to some other mobile platforms. And that's why it's important to know what's happening around. And Google is our friend, of course, so you can Google for everything, but except trains in San Francisco. But then, or you can Google for them, but then it will give you your own schedule and you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. So you have to know what happens in the mobile community, in the services, and if you can get this experience from the first hands, I think it's worth sharing or at least getting this experience. So as I said, most of our experiences on Nokia platforms, all kinds of crazy Nokia platforms, non-crazy Nokia platforms. And we've been creating, for example, we were actually one of the first companies in Finland to, maybe actually in Europe, to be accepted to the Apple Developer Program when they opened up the gates. We're probably one of the first who received the development version of the G1 Android phone, etc., etc. So we've been around, and we're doing quite well. And but because Paul is not here and he cannot, let's give him like our moral support that everything is going to be good with his family. But since he's not here, I'm going to talk about 2 things. First, I'm gonna tell you what's happening currently in Nokia landscape with the Qt. Who knows what is Qt? Okay, at least some people, right? Good. So I'm gonna spend like 15 minutes talking about good things in Qt, and then I'm gonna talk about for 15 minutes about something unusual on the iPhone development front that nobody is. Well, some people are doing that, but there are superb Apple tools that will allow you to put together your web application and services almost without any coding. So, and this is something that's largely ignored in the mobile community, but something that I think it's worth knowing, because especially with the Android 2.2 and others, where the WebKit is almost okay, you can actually reuse quite a lot of the web things that were done for the iPhone. You can reuse that on the Android. Okay? Any problem with these topics? So if you're diehard Android fans, please don't give me any rotten tomatoes. Okay, so let's talk about Qt. Qt is about cross-platform development. It's a C++, well, it's a library. There's no magic there. It's C++ framework. It's very old. It's been around for like 15 years. It's superb C++ framework. It's being used in I don't know how many gazillions of all kinds of desktop software for all platforms. It's extremely and highly portable. And the code creation is, because it's been around for so long, the code creation is extremely fast. And if you know C++, or even, well, I've seen the cases when the diehard Java guys, within 2 weeks, were able to use Qt and basically doing the invoiceable work. That is important for the company, of course. But the Qt, it's been, the Trolltech original authors of the Qt framework, it's been bought a few years ago by Nokia. And we were so happy, actually, because we were thinking, thanks God, there's finally some smart move from the Nokia side to buy something good. And it turns out that right now, the opportunities that are open with the mobile ports of the Qt to the Symbian, to the MIMO 5, to the MeeGo, and to all variety of other coming and not coming platforms, the opportunities are so great that actually we are making money with Qt today. Even that we have only one device, Nokia N8, that is physically on the market today, and it's shipped with the Qt. But even for the past year, we've been able to do quite a lot of successful projects only with Qt. And Qt is extremely portable, and we have, if we take just the Nokia landscape, we have that many platforms that are officially and semi-officially supported by Qt. And it's very tricky to target all variety of screen sizes, etc., etc. But what is good that if you do your programming with Qt really smart, you can target variety of multiple platforms at the same time. You can even target the desktop and mobile at the same time. And what I just showed you, as of this moment, it was not presentation. It was a Qt software running, and here is the code that was doing this right now. So I have a mind controlling device, I can control the code from here. So the same code, just with a simple recompile, is going to run right now on the mobile device, well, it's a simulator. And the only thing that changed, just detected, okay, I'm running on a different device, and it picked up correct graphical assets without single line of changes. And let's see, the same is running actually on the actual device, and this is the Nokia N97 Mini. Isn't it great? So basically you can, well, the Apple, I think, is far advanced in this area, because if you've been doing Apple for I don't know how many years, it's pretty easy to jump into the iPhone. But then again, with the single code base, it's pretty difficult to target at the same time with the desktop Macintosh application and the, for example, mobile one. So, and this is a real presentation. Now, a few things. First of all, a bit of statistics. These are mobile projects for the past year, only in my team and Futurize. On average, I'm running at least 12 simultaneous mobile projects every given month, meaning that these are running simultaneously. Not like 12 projects per year, but these are every single month at least, and the average meaning that it's not varying from 5 to 20. And October 2009, we had on the single Qt-based project. Rolling forward, in the June, we had 5 Qt projects. And do you know how many mobile projects done with Qt today? 40% of all our mobile projects in our company are done with the Qt now, and they are targeting variety of platforms, both Nokia and non-Nokia. And the boost behind the Qt is tremendous, and it has unique opportunity of what gives you the mature framework. For example, there is a huge misconception about iPhone that it gave some kind of, it's like a revolutionary platform. It's not. What it did the revolution in consumer space. That's why we have all other players now moving around. That's why we have an Android. That's why we have Nokia and all these recent smartphones. But what they did, most of the base classes, they've been done like, do you know when? 88. So the whole core of the Cocoa frameworks, it's a legacy from the next step. And most of the foundation classes, they've been created in the 80s. And this is a very good framework. So that's what we see, that when we have very well thought and long evolution in the framework, finally, when hardware is ready and perception is ready, we have a revolution in the consumer space. And with the Qt, we have exactly the same opportunity today, because it's very mature framework, and mobile ports are very young and rough, but today you have this opportunity of have a great user experience and code creation being very fast. Because I tell you what, we are a service company. So, and when we are a service company, whenever we are doing something, it's about productivity. So the more these little tiny pieces, projects in our case, we can do per time, essentially the more customers and more projects we will get, because it's the next slide a bit silly, but for our customers time is really money, because we are being paid by the hour or by the developer day. So the faster we can create software and deploy and deliver it, the more and better customers we are going to get. And I'm going to give you one example. A few years or some time ago, let's say, one customer approached us and asked, hey, can you do a mobile client for me that would be running on the variety of platforms, Nokia platforms, of course, so it will cover IMO 5, it will, at that time, in the future, it will be Amigos, Inventory, S60, all these different platforms, touch and non-touch, and it's going to use Qt framework, and the good thing, we will sponsor it, and it's going to be open source project. And we did this project, and this is a WordPress mobile client for Nokia platforms. Who knows what is WordPress? Wow, there's some people. For those who do not know, it's the world's biggest blogging platform and content management system, and there's a huge variety of mobile clients. And we have created the WordPress client for the Nokia platforms. It's hosted by the WordPress creators company called Aalto. So it's at the same time in the Ovi store now. It has very good development community, so you can check out the code. And I'll give you a short video. So whatever you can do on the WordPress admin interface, you can do in this mobile application. You can manage multiple blogs, you can work in the online, offline mode, accept, reject, manage comments, posts, pages, and it works essentially on every single Nokia device that's been released in the past 3 years. And if you're interested in how it's done, you can go and grab the source code and take a look. And the same running on the M900, exactly the same code base. The same code base running on the 3 years old M82 with the keyboard, no touchscreen. So it's pretty complex client, because we have to deal with the online and offline stage, etc., etc. And we have created it in 2 months. We started in December, and we had the first build for targeting all these platforms in 2 months. For the mobile project of such scale, this is like a miracle. Of course, we've been developing ever since, but still, this is pretty good.